Hi, it's Cass, and welcome to part 3 of A Mortician's Tale. We've seen it go from a mom and pop shop where Charlie, we're the new gal, doing our mortician thing, cleaning the bodies, burning the bodies, going to the service, not eating any food, which is real unfortunate. It's had some real sad moments because this is about death. And now we're getting used to the new Hillside Heritage, which is a big-ass company taking over a mom-and-pop shop, and we're just coping with the changes. So we have a forward of rules and code of conduct from another funeral director, Matthew Jeffrey. And he says, Charlie, I need a drink, beer after work. P.S. Also, I really want mozzarella sticks. I can be both hungry and angry. And no, I will not say hangry, ever. Alright, Chad Grant, who is effectively our boss at this point, the new Amy, says, rules and code of conduct. Hello. As I stated in a previous email, here are the new rules and code of conduct I expect you to follow from now on while on any premises belonging to Hillside Heritage Enterprises, Inc. Whoa, really setting the tone, bro. First and foremost, there is a required uniform and a strict dress code from now on. Second, most importantly to this, is that no tattoos are to be visible. If you have visible tattoos, ensure they are properly covered and hidden. Ooh. This is about death. It's really that big deal? Anyway. When speaking with customers and clients, consider the opportunity to upsell, i.e. always encourage the deceased loved ones to purchase the higher quality package. We find that encouraging loved ones to think of the comfort and style of the deceased as an experience with no price limit on it. Style of the deceased? Comfort the dead. Additionally, food is no longer allowed to be brought in. Remember, she let those people bring in food. Instead, encourage the deceased loved ones to purchase our premium sandwich and appetizer food package. What the fuck? It's probably one slice of turkey. You know what? No, it's not turkey, it's ham. Our partner Catering Concepts provides high-quality food that will be delivered weekly from their factory and can easily be defrosted the morning of the funeral. Ew, it's even worse, because it's not like an actual catering place, like frozen food. I expect all of the above changes to be instituted effective immediately to ensure a smooth transition into the high-quality services Hillside Heritage Enterprises, Inc. is known for. Chad Grant. Chad Grant, Charlie, Green Burial Policy. Hello, Charlotte. I have reviewed your request on behalf of a potential family inquiring if we at Hillside Heritage Enterprises, Inc. can and will perform green burials. I should have informed you of this in the beginning. But we do not perform green funerals as they are not cost effective. All employees and subsidiaries of Hillside Heritage Enterprises, Inc. must comply. We do not wish to lose potential customers, though, so do try your hardest to convince the families to disregard their principles. Requesting the green burials to instead choose a traditional burial package, complete with embalming, caskets, and vaults. Instead. It's fucking creepy, those vaults. I trust you will ensure we do not lose any customers, Charlotte. Latest contract acquisition, the city. Charlotte, I am proud to announce that Hillside Heritage Enterprises, Inc., I don't want to say that again, received a contract with the city to dispose of any unclaimed bodies. That's so sad. This is an important revenue stream for us, as I'm sure I don't need to explain to you, Charlotte, although Hillside Heritage Enterprises, Inc. is paid a decent wage from the city for these services, cremation is preferred here, as it is more cost-efficient of the two options. The first unclaimed body we will be handling belongs to a middle-aged man, possibly homeless, whose body is yet to be claimed. No special preparations are needed for this cadaver aside from cremation. Jen loved it, Charlie. I just saw a video of a gorilla walking on its hind legs. Like a human being, Charlie. A human being. We, as a species, have seen the beginning of our end. Funerals monthly. Home funerals, why do it? Home funerals? Okay. The appeal of a home funeral is apparent for many. especially if the deceased was somebody very close to you. No, I don't really want my loved one's dead body anywhere near me. Well, I don't know how I'd feel. Like, I would, but also I'm aware of how fast, like, stuff can kick in, and, like, anything over an hour seems like maybe they shouldn't be here anymore. The idea of keeping them at home until they're ready to be buried or cremated can be comforting. People used to do that in olden days, or just have them somewhere because they wanted to make sure they were actually dead, so... But, yeah. It wasn't that long ago that we were taking care of our own deceased, but nowadays people are quick to pass off their loved ones to a funeral home. Most families aren't given the option and assume this is mandatory. Funeral homes will almost always prepare the deceased using embalming and other methods to make them appear more alive. But isn't this process counterintuitive to the grieving process? Ew, I don't know. Being around the deceased allows the bereaved to spend a longer period of time with their loved one's body, which can help them mourn or give opportunities to family members and friends to see the deceased one last time before they're taken to be buried or cremated. You know, I was young when my grandparents died, and I didn't ever see them even before they were dying or after. It was, one was cremated, the other was burial. But with my pets, I lost effectively 3 dogs in like 5 years. And I thought like I wouldn't want to be with them because, all 3 of them were effectively had to be put down, as in to sleep. One was illness, the other 2 were old age, and the symptoms that go along with that and the loss of quality of life. But, I can't speak on the human side, but the second, I knew they were gone, it was a very traumatizing thing. I remember my dog instantly to me felt colder because she had poor circulation in general. She was 16. And just when it happened, I just remember being like, she's gone. And it was over for me. And it was like, I wasn't in doubt. One of my dogs, though, that passed very quickly was liver failure, which is really fucked up. Organs failing is a really fucked up thing to hear about. To go through. It's so quick for some. And I never saw her before that. It was in the middle of the night. Early morning when we had to make the decision, she was very badly suffering, and I couldn't get there in time because it was an hour away. And for a long time I was like, is she really dead? So I understand that, but I think it's something you can easily do very quickly. Be like, all right, they're gone. Emotionally, I don't know if the body for everybody is helpful. Sorry, I got into a sad, The idea of keeping the deceased body at home might sound gross, but it's important to understand that decomposition takes a long time. And you can further slow this process by keeping your home cool and dry. To be around your loved ones and to see them decay naturally is an important part of the grieving process. I don't know. I kind of disagree. Funerals aren't just more intimate, but they are economical. A traditional funeral, complete with body preparation service, flowers, guards, many other hidden costs and fees, can cost upwards of $7,000 to $10,000. When you're able to take care of your loved one yourself, to wash and dress them, and to organize their viewing from home, the only cost remaining is entirely in cremation or burial itself. I'm pretty sure that, in most states that's not okay. However, it's important to understand that different rules apply given on what state you live in. Yes, because I remember somebody got in trouble because they buried their spouse in the backyard. And it was they didn't actually kill them, but they just died naturally, and they just buried them in the backyard. Understand, in all states it is legal to have your loved one's body at home after they die. States like Alabama, Connecticut, Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Michigan, Nebraska, New Jersey, and New York require funeral director involvement, from signing the death certificate to overseeing burial, cremation. Sorry, leaving fast. If this is a route you decide to go for yourself or your loved ones, make sure you follow everything by the book. But just know that this may be an option available to you and your loved ones if so choose. Ones if you so choose, I think is the word they were going for. All right, we'll take care of this. Sorry about the tyrant. I don't always agree with that. I guess it depends on the person. Before we cremate him, we'll need to prepare his body. Doesn't have any valuables. Oh, he's a John Doe, though. That makes me so sad. He's all set to be cremated. God. Well, I'm so sorry. Absolutely no one claimed you. It feels shitty. Our homeless population. Just fucking scary. And how many of them are missing people that have issues and they can't get help, or their loved ones don't know how to find them and never find them, and then they die here and they're John Doe. I'm angry. I kind of noticed that not a lot of people really seem to have... No, well, some people really liked it. Some people were like, But it's just because it's a little sad, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I won't mess with your bones. Sorry. There's your ID. We're not gonna have a funeral, are we? What's changed out there? Absolutely nothing. They did nothing. I guess we have to understand that it's important to... More important to mourn for those who had no one there to remember. Sad. April 9th. How long have you been working here? Since September? We're not covering our tats. But we're in the back. Like, what do they want from us? Register a business. If you're interested in starting a... it's all just talking about how to register a corporation. General partnership. Register transporting waste. All the permits you need. Just having stuff go on. Latest contract acquisition. Hospital. From Chad. Hello all. We're thrilled to announce that Hillside Heritage Enterprises Inc. subsidiary Rose and Daughters just signed a contract with Morning Valley Hospital, allowing us access to all of the cadavers that come through their pediatric and maternity wards. Ooh! We're excited for the opportunity to work with Morning Valley Hospital, bearing babies. God damn it! What the fuck? Which intakes over 100,000 patients and receives over $15 million in funding and donations annually. You're so proud of yourselves. There will no doubt be a boon for Hillside Heritage Enterprise Inc.'s bright and sustained future. From Chad to us, Charlotte, I see you were not able to convince the Dimka family to take a standard funeral. I had to contact them myself in order to not lose this sale. Please read the enclosed emails for a lesson on how to properly upsell potential customers. I don't want to see that we've lost any customers because of your refusal to upsell. This is part of your job. Home funeral for my wife. Ko-Fi Dimka. Dear Mr. Grant. Okay, we'll take the traditional package funeral. Thank you for saying this. Okay, let's start at the beginning. I should have. Dear Mr. Grant, regarding the last time we spoke, my daughters and I would still prefer to host a home funeral ourselves and keep my wife here until she's ready to be buried. I just want to make sure she's taken care of. Her heart attack was so sudden, we We don't know what to do. We just want to make sure she has a proper send-off. Thanks, Kofi Dimka. From Chad to him. Dear Mr. Dimka, I understand your desire to keep your wife at home, but I assure you the best way to honor your wife is through a traditional funeral package instead. I promise you your wife's funeral with us will be beautiful. Will be a beautiful, intimate gathering where all of her beloved friends and family can come together and say their goodbyes. A standard embalming will allow for everyone to view your wife, ensuring that everyone can see her for one final time as she was, beautiful, peaceful, and courageous. Letting us take care of the food with our prepared food service will ensure you don't have a single thing to worry about on this day. You and your daughters are going through a hard time right now. Let us here at Rose and Daughters make this difficult time a little easier for you. Then he says, okay, we'll take the traditional package. Thank you for considering us in this hard time. Fuck you, Chad. Matthew Jeffrey, Charlie, it's official. I put in my 2 weeks notice. You know how unhappy I am working for Mega Corporation 101. My skills, especially my driving ones, are useful in other professions. I'm not worried about myself. But you I am worried about. You're too good for this corporate scum. You actually care about the people you work with and for. Don't let them defeat you, okay? P.S. I'll bring beers over next week. We can talk a bit more freely. Oh my god, she was gay! Yes! I got the gay vibe, and Jen. I think we're both gay, but anyway. Well, bye, whatever. We're whatever we want to be. Listen, I love whatever they are. I'm into it. I kissed her. From Jen to Charlie. Dating a special effects makeup artist. And she's like the coolest person I've ever met in my life. She totally loved Ava's possession and was equally freaked out by the possession scenes, but so utterly delighted at the idea of a support group for people who have been possessed. Is this a real thing? It's probably not, but it sounds awesome. That was your best recommendation in a while, Charlie. You were slipping there. I was getting worried you had lost your taste. But yeah, her name is Lily and she's super death positive and isn't freaked out by my work. And also isn't too into like that last dude I saw. Jason, Michael. God, I can't remember. Isn't into it like that last dude I saw. Okay, so she's bi. Or whatever. I just really like spending time around her. It's weird phrasing. I can talk about whatever I want. And it's never a conversation stopper. She also totally gets what I mean when I say that, like, working with death and spending so much time thinking about death actually makes me happier. It makes everything else feel so much more worth it, you know? Memento mori or whatever they taught us in that one poetry class we took. We just clicked. Feels good. Fun and affirming, like dating should be. But I'm thinking of taking her to Maple Meadows. She's super into roller coasters, and I think the idea of sharing cotton candy, or maybe not, I don't want to throw up on the rides, is sickeningly cute. Then maybe I'll kiss her on top of a Ferris wheel, be super corny and cliche for once in my life. Anywho, enough about me for now. I'm still kind of in shock from your last email. Do you think you're going to do it? You know you have my support 100%, no matter what you decide. She gonna start a green one? Well, that's already what we were on. Never mind. Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Water cremation. Whoa. We can call it a few different things, like flameless cremation. A bit of an oxymoron, but we'll let it slide. Or perhaps more commonly, resomation? Its technical name, though, is actually alkaline hydrolysis. Whatever we want to call it, it's here, and it's an environmentally friendly alternative to traditional cremation. But for the sake of this newsletter, let's call it water cremation. Easier to say, thanks, because I can't speak. We all know that traditional cremation and burials can take a huge toll on the environment, the high energy consumption that adds to the greenhouse gas effect being one of the chief amongst them. And water cremation is an alternative method available for the eco-conscious amongst us? I don't know, is missing a word? How does it work? It's basically a water-based chemical process that uses really strong alkali in water heated up very high, about 350 Fahrenheit. It basically works like a sped-up version of natural decomposition. Sounds cool. The excess water gets put through the same water treatment process as any sewage water at a factory. on the alkaline hydrolysis uses significantly less energy than traditional cremation processes. Neat, huh? It's been around for a bit, and in some places became legal around the end of the first decade of the aughts. Not a bad alternative for those who don't want their death to have any greater impact on the environment than necessary. So we're thinking of starting our own business. I mean, you're up against some stuff, but you could like do eco stuff, or I don't know. Oh wait, I gotta click a thing and be like, yeah, I'll do it. Sure, sir. It'll do whatever you want. So we took a fucking pregnant woman. What do we take? Because we got somebody. Shit, we got somebody from the hospital. Life is great. They've asked for open casket. I don't know why we censored the tatas though. Do we do that when we're just... Because, like, it's just a part of the body. I don't know if they had to. Or if that's something they do when you're dealing with the body. Like, do they cover? I mean, I guess they would cover the crotch, so maybe. I don't know. Just... I'm used to this by now. Just gonna make you look all fancy for your death party. I mean, I guess I'm massaging it into the paper that's covering her tatas. That's cool. Just gonna get my tube for draining that blood. Extend some of that to that. Turn on my machine. Stimulate the flow. Get those chemicals pumped into her body. They're nice and preserved. Get all that icky natural gunk out so you don't smell. This fucked up. I feel fucked up. It makes me wonder what other project, because I think this company has another game. Laundry Bear has another game that I saw. Okay. Then we just sew this. I don't know. Did they even tell us who she was? Draining your organs. Oh, Jesus. She don't have a belly button, though, either, does she? I don't think so. All done. Mike will take care of Mrs. Dimka's makeup. Wait, did Mike quit, or I thought Matthew was the guy. We have a new guy? I don't know. Where's Mike I don't know. Here. I can't remember, so I'm gonna look. Good. I'm having a really bad sinus. Oh, he's Chad. Yeah, I don't know who Mike is. None of them were Mike. Alright. Alright. Great. I don't even think we know her name. She's not a Jane. I'm starving. Why do these things always make me so hungry? Because you're sad. You're always hungry. I mean, it's so cold in here. I think they have the air conditioning on too high. Yeah, let's go for a walk later. It's really nice out. It would be good to stretch my legs. They don't seem to be grieving. Do you think we did the right thing? I feel bad not doing what Mom asked for. I know, honey, but what that Chad guy said seems right. Oh, okay, it's that damn family. Oh, darn. Wanted the mother at home for a home funeral. We don't want to dishonor her memory by letting her rot. Yeah, I just want Mom to know I loved her. Wish I hadn't yelled at her before. Shh, it's okay. She knew you loved her. Fights happen. Please don't be hard on yourself. I think she had a heart attack. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. Me too. Some of the text comes up pink, but most doesn't, so I don't know. This feels so impersonal. She would have hated this. Yeah, but I don't know. They must have had their reasons. Oh, hey. What did you think of that trailer I sent you? Oh, yeah. I've heard that shit was so good. I saw that video of one kid actor doing karaoke. Stranger Things, right? Alright. I don't even know your name. I don't know if they gave me your name. I can't remember. Bye, guys. August 30th. It's 9 a.m. We're in a different room. Do we have our own business? Congratulations. From Amy Rose to Charlie. Charlie, dear, I'm so proud of you. I knew there was something special in you when I hired you for Rose and Daughters. If there is anything I can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. I am always happy to help. Best wishes, Amy Rose. P.S. I sorely miss you and Matthew's terrible sense of humor. From Matthew. You'll never believe what new job I am working now. Open this email to find out. Hey, Charlie. When I first became a hearse driver, I was told that my most important job wasn't steering. It was sympathizing. I, respectfully, fucking disagree. And thankfully, that I concentrated on my driving skills, since I'm now working as a, wait for it, bus driver. A school bus driver, Charlie. Can you believe that? Pretty sure if I said the most important part of my job now wasn't steering, I'd be fired immediately. I didn't know how else to tell you. For some reason, I was worried you'd think less of me, but I don't know why. You've never been the judgmental kind. And besides, corpses are way easier to deal with than children. Screaming children, might I add. I actually love it. These kids can be pretty cute. And don't tell Amy that I told you that. She was always harping on me for not having any kids and for being all cynical about them. Congrats on your new business, Charlie. I'm proud of you. I'll swing by your new place one day and show you my new wheels. Maybe we can grab a bite to eat. Be seeing ya, Matthew J. I was convinced they'd make that romantic, and I'm happy they didn't. I mean, I guess it could be, but I don't think so. It's more, they're friends. Anyway, congratulations on your new business. From Jen Love to Charlie. Charlie, I'm so happy for you. I know it's been a rough year for you. Seriously, I think our wine intake saw a bazillion% increase. But you stuck through it all like a champ. You deserve this. Finally being your own boss is a great move for you. No more having to explain anything you don't want to. I'm trying not to be too cheesy right now. Can't wait to be home next week for our visit and to check out your new space. Always, Jen L. P.S. Have you heard about these green burial pods? When I find the link in my 1 million open tabs, I'll shoot it over to you. Today, Eileen Hansen to Charlie. Dear Charlie, today's the day already, isn't it? I can't believe how quickly this has come up. Thank you for your understanding and for your work. You've made today easier already. See you at 1 p.m. Best, Eileen Hansen. Do we know her? What are we doing? Funeral home and natural burial park. Magnolia Forest. Funeral home and natural burial park. Okay, our services. Magnolia Forest, named after the magnolia trees that surround the funeral home, specializes in at-home funerals and green burials in our natural burial park. Our goal is to empower families and encourage them to have a closer relationship with death and the dying process. The death of a loved one can be a confusing and sometimes traumatic time, and we want you to feel fully involved in your loved one's death care decisions. Whether you're looking to care for your loved one from the comfort of your home, be present during their cremation, holy shit, nope, that's a no, or bury them in our natural cemetery, Magnolia Forest is here to work with you and provide these simple but intimate and meaningful options. Natural Burial Park. Our natural burial park allows the body to return to the earth and recycle naturally. It's intended as an environmentally sustainable alternative to existing funeral practices. Our park has room for bodies of all sizes and ages, as well as beloved pets. Families also have the option to bury their loved one themselves if they so choose. I can understand how these things would be very cathartic and also less like less like putting your loved one in a dump, you know? Some of that shit feels like prices. We believe in being transparent about our prices and practices. We are happy to explain all of our prices, work within your budget, and hope make you feel comfortable and confident in your decisions. Let us know if we can answer any of your questions. Home funeral is $1,000. That's all inclusive. Green burial and service, $2,250 for adults, all inclusive. Direct cremation is $600, all inclusive. Infants are buried at no charge. We can provide a 3x3 plot and help opening and closing the grave. Wow, that's so beautiful. Because, like, it's not enough that, like, you fucking lose your baby. But, like, that's actually a person. Well, I won't go too deep, but I had a brother or sister who was full term and passed away. And you have to. Anyway, that's something nobody should have to deal with, but they do. And the fact that they would help people, you know, it's really beautiful. So I don't know who Eileen is, but is it her opening? Let's see. Let's go do this. We have butterflies, mushrooms, plants. I love it. We got all plants. It's so nice. And we got a cute dress. Aww. Magnolia Funeral Home. Hi, this hurts. I thought it'd be easier, but it's not. It hurts so much, but thank you for helping me give her the funeral she always wanted. Anyway, I think we're ready to get started now. Oh God. They're supposed to be burying, but obviously you get the gist. A Mortician's Tale. I thought that was really beautiful. Ah, Gappy's the one who sent me a copy. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. That, like, the first person credited is the person who sent me a copy. That's so sweet. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to thank her because this was just beautiful, and hopefully some of you watched it and enjoyed it, because I think it was really good. There were mixed reviews, but I said, everyone has bad taste. Meredith, Bastian, B. I have a kitty named B. Future, Luna, Tyler. Those are the pets, because I could read them quick. So thank you so much to Laundry Bear, because they let me play this game, and Gabby. I'm so excited for anything they do in the future, honestly. Just really beautiful, and I thought very well done, and in memory of Elaine. Oh shit, I wish I could have read that. Thank you for playing. Thank you for letting me play. I thought this was amazing. Got my heart. Got my heart. I don't know what I was doing there. Save settings, go back. I just loved it. I hope you guys did too. I thought some things are a little harder to digest, like, you know, watching, well, your loved one is cremated, but I'm not the only person in the world, and other people feel other ways. So I try to remember that, but it's a really good game. Oh God, where do I go from here? Hope I didn't depress you guys too much with my little, but I try to keep it light, but that's not easy for me. Got a lot of dark shit on my plate. But thank you so much to everybody who made this game. I thought it was beautiful, and thank you for watching. If you liked watching me play it, or if you want to play it yourself, you know, I encourage you to buy it because it's good. It's good. I could see myself playing it again. I might. I don't know. Just depends. Might need something a little more cheery after this, but yeah. Like, subscribe, and let me know if you enjoyed it. If you want me to play more games like this. I'm trying. If you have any recommendations, it's kind of hard to, like, storm through the gates of most of the kind of it feels cruel to say non-story centric, but there are a lot of games that have not as many elements of storytelling that are still very enjoyable, but not necessarily my thing. So I'm always down for recommendations, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I promise, probably not about dead people. But I still think this was good, and I agree. It was death positive, and the only way you can be death positive. And that it doesn't have to be this cold, gross thing if you don't want it to. See you guys in the next one. Bye.